All I can say is, what is there not to like about this? You really can't take a bad picture here if you're just halfway confident with a camera. Look at that reflection down there. I mean, there's a story in that. And I might just stop and take a picture. Hi, and welcome to Down the Trail. Today we're going to go back to the Great Smoky Mountains again and take a little bit more intimate look at the park. In our last video, we went on a day hike along the Appalachian Trail to catch some of the grand vistas, and we sure weren't disappointed. So if you haven't seen that one, give it a check on my channel, and I sure would appreciate it. The equipment we're going to carry is very basic, very simple. I'm carrying my Canon 80D DSLR. It's a crop sensor camera, and I like this crop sensor for use on wildlife too. We'll have our carbon fiber tripod, and most importantly, circular polarizer lens. Now what this will do is take some of the glare off the water and it'll slow the shutter speed down so we can kind of get that silky look in the water. I like about a 1 second shutter speed. That way you get that nice motion in the water, but you don't lose the detail. But really that's a matter of opinion, and you can experiment with that. But it's very important to have at least these three items to make what we're going to do work. So come along, and I hope you really enjoy this. I did. It was an interesting trip and a beautiful, beautiful autumn day. Since this is peak colors for this season, the park is fairly crowded. This is one trail that doesn't have a whole lot of people. Has some, but to be honest about it, I tried to go to Cades Cove this morning. It was foggy, so I left probably later than I should have, and by the time I got there, there was almost a mile-long traffic jam. This is the most visited park in the country. It's big, 500,000 acres, surrounded by about 2 million more acres of federal land, but there's only a few roads through here, and they're packed. This part of the park is an old logging road. They logged this out up through the 1920s until the park took it. But this trail is a little bit easier walking trail than most of them. The grade's kind of a gradual incline. What we're going to take a look at is a few places that are called cascades, basically where they actually blew the rocks out to let the logs float down this creek down to the little river, which is back towards Townsend. And then they would put the logs on trains and take them off to be cut at the sawmill. This bench right here tells me we're at a place called Lynn Falls. I was here last year. I took pictures of this very falls right here, actually a cascade, but this is where they literally blasted the rocks out so the log jams could be cleared out so the logs could go down. I think this is called Middle Prong and Creek, but this is Lynn Camp Falls, and I might try to get another picture of it here just for old time's sake. A lot more colors now than there was when I was here before, because it was in September then. It didn't take long to come up on another spot. There's a lot of waterfalls and cascades here because it's a steep incline coming down from the mountains. But you can see right here, look at this. All the way up there, which is where we're headed. I might just find something to take a picture of right up there. That looks like that might work. And the sun's peeping through in certain places that will also give it a lot of good contrast. So we're gonna head up there and see what we might find. Well, let's see. I saw a few nice places, but trying to get down there is almost treacherous, and I'm by myself. This is all along this trail. I mean, all along it. Scenery like this. It's been dry most of the year throughout the state of Tennessee, but here recently we've had a lot of rain, and you can tell that these falls they're really pumping the water now. But I think if I can get in the right place, I can get a good shot of this. As you can see, the sun's starting to come out up above there, and the colors are really popping. So I do believe there just might be a picture here. Well, all right, we're going to try to climb out of here and go find us another spot. Might even be better than this. Who knows? The trail goes all the way up to Clingman's Dome if you want to go, but I'm not going to go that far. I promise. All I can say is, what is there not to like about this? You really can't take a bad picture here if you're just halfway competent with a camera. Look at that reflection down there. I mean, there's a story in that. And I might just stop and take a picture. So the sun's just now coming over the mountain. It's been up for about 4 hours, but these mountains are that high. Look at this. The color's really coming out. But what I have my eyes on is there should be another cascade up ahead of me. I'm gonna go down here and see if I can find a way to get in some kind of position to take a picture without injuring myself. But you're coming along with me, so I guess if you see the camera suddenly fall, you'll know something happened. Oh wow, look at that. But this is the waterfall. It's just one of those weird things that you find, keep your eye out for in photography, and it can make a good composition. Everybody's up on the road with cameras everywhere. I mean, there's cars everywhere. But look at this. All you got to do is get off the road, get on the trails. Have it to yourself, even on a busy weekend when there's thousands of people up here. I think I might just take a picture of this with my cell phone. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Now let's see if we can get on out of here and find some more. It's still early in the morning just yet. And gotta pick that stuff up and keep going. These mountains up here along these trails are lined with rhododendrons. Sometimes they even make what's called rhododendron tunnels in some of the narrow trails. In the springtime, they flower out in magnificent blooms, but we're here in the fall. They'll pretty much stay green most of the year around. I used to do that. Way to travel. Good morning. Now there you go. See him? That's what I should be doing up here. They have brown trout in these streams, and they're good eating. Very good eating. Look at him. What he does, he finds them little pools. That's where the trout will be. They're going to try to stay out of the current as much as they can. I don't know if he's got a dry fly or wet fly. I don't know which kind he's got. That's the way to do it. Time to put some gear up, hike back out of here. Well, we're going to head back to the truck, drink some Gatorade, might eat a bite. What else can we get into? Thank you for watching.